Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Race 5 Smokehouse and Grill, and today we are making these awesome St. Louis cut spare ribs, Texas style. Stick around, you're not going to want to miss it. Okay everyone, thanks for hanging around. Like I said, I've got these beautiful spare ribs that we're going to cook Texas style on the Weber Kettle. Now by Texas style, the rub we're going to use is, I just have a homemade rub here, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of smoked paprika in there. That's really going to help with the color on this. So first thing first, we're going to rub this, but before that, we have to take this membrane off the back here. I know it's a debate, take the membrane off, leave the membrane on. For me, I like taking it off because I feel it gives me more access to the actual meat, and sometimes it's a little bit tougher of a bite with the membrane on. My method to get this off is just stick a butter knife under the membrane, lift a little bit, get your thumb under there, start lifting, and then pray that it doesn't break apart. So like this one, it's breaking apart a little bit, but you just keep working it. Always get that knife back under there. That one's off and clean. Let's do the next one. One thing I forgot, the easiest way to grab this is with a paper towel. That way it doesn't slip out of your hands. You can get a really good grip on this as you're pulling. So much easier. Now these were a little work to get that membrane off the back, but for me it's worth it. And these spare ribs are trimmed up pretty nice, so I'm not even going to do anything with them. Why take stuff off if you don't have to? So one of the reasons these are going to be Texas style is Texas uses a lot of salt and pepper as their base. So like I said, this is going to be salt, garlic, pepper with a little paprika for the color. So I'm going to rub the back first because we're going to cook this side down. And they say, should you rub the back? Absolutely, you should rub the back because you're eating the back. There's meat on the back. You're going to eat it, so season it. So let's rub this side. Nice little patty pat in there. Looking good. Now do the front side. All right, these are all rubbed up. Now let's go get that Weber Kettle fired up. We're going to be using the slow and sear with Jealous Devil lump charcoal along with chunks of cherry. I know oak is typically the wood from Texas. I don't have any oak, so I'm going to use cherry right now. Let's go get the Weber fired up and get these on the grill. The Weber is up to temp, about 250 to 275 is the range we're going to be running today. Let's get these slabs on. Now if you notice when I put these on, I kind of push them together here because that's how they're going to cook. So you're going to get a little bit straighter, more even bones if you push them together a little bit. Okay, we're on. We're going to let this roll and we're going to come back in an hour or two and spritz it. Ribs have been on a little over an hour and 15 minutes. We're going to go check to see if they need to be spritzed. Spritz is made up of 50% water and 50% apple cider vinegar. Let's go check these out because they might also need to be rotated. All right, that was about just over an hour in. We're gonna come back in another hour, hour and a half, make sure that they're still doing all right. Okay, let's give these guys a whirl. Check these out. This has been spritzed again. So now what we're going to do, we're going to flip these over, give a quick sauce on the back. Yeah, those are looking good. Now, I made a quick sauce. This is just apple cider vinegar and a little barbecue sauce. Use whatever is your favorite sauce. And we're going to do this on both sides. You want to get that flavor on there. Some of it's going to run off here, but it's coated nice. Now, go ahead and rotate these again. Get it with the sauce on top. Get that all over. We have a nice spread. It's a thin sauce with that great apple cider vinegar flavor, along with whatever your favorite sauce is, 50-50. We're gonna let this go just for a few minutes longer, maybe 20-30 minutes, until that sets up and looks really nice, and then we're gonna wrap it. Okay, these ribs are ready to get wrapped up right now, so what we're gonna do is first put a little spritz inside. That's gonna continue to, a little windy out here, that's gonna continue to help break down the meat and the fat and make them super tender. So we're gonna put that down, and then we're gonna put a little bit of this sauce again. 50% apple cider vinegar and 50% sauce. So now I'm gonna go get the ribs and we're gonna put them on. Take a look at these. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And you're seeing that the rib bones are starting to pop out of the side, which is exactly what we want. We're gonna cook this face down, meat side down, so we can make sure that that meat's really soaking in those juices. Give a little spritz on the back again, and I'm just gonna wrap this up. Nice and tight. Back on the grill, I'm gonna do the next one. When we come back, it's gonna be when we're pulling these off the grill. So these ribs are done. They were only on the grill wrapped for a little over an hour, and they've been resting for about 15 minutes. We're gonna go ahead, unwrap these, and slice them up and try them. You can tell that they're done by how loose they are. You really don't check temperature for ribs. It's a feel. Once all that connective tissues and intramuscular fats broke down, you know it's done. Plus, we're gonna show you here in a second that they got great bone pullback, and that's another sign that they're done. Let's open these guys up here. Now you'll see what I mean about the rib pullback, the bone pullback. Looking great there. Look at how gorgeous these ribs look. And they're so tender. You could do the worm with them. All right, time to cut them up and try them. I've always found it easier to cut from the back because you can see where the bones actually run in. Oh, it's kind of tough to see, but that is nice and juicy. Time to take a bite. Perfectly tender. Great bite through, great smoke flavor. You got that pepper, a little bit of sauce. Everything's coming through great. These are really good. Okay, that's how you do some Texas style ribs. If you like what we're doing here, please give me a thumbs up. Please give it a subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll be talking to you soon. Thanks everybody. Cheers.